Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and as I promised I'm going to do a PS4 collection video. Yeah, I thought I'd do this now, to show you guys what's going on. You know, PS4 is my only form of modern gaming really. I did get an Xbox One a while ago, but it's gone. So it's PS4. So I figured I'd try it, see if anyone's interested. I don't know. Right. So here we go. So I'll do all these games and then possibly show you what's on the hard drive. You can see now the picture of my screen looks a little bit hazy. We'll go through some box games and we'll go through some PSVR games and then all the rest. So first up, Red Dead Redemption 2 Special Edition. Now you're gonna there's gonna be a recurring theme in this video, and you are going to be hearing, not tried it yet, only popped it in for a few minutes, or some variation thereof throughout the video. So yeah, I've not gotten around to Red Dead Redemption 2. With a lot of these games, I just built up a very large collection fairly quickly, just so I'd have it there, you know. So that's why I've not played most of them. The Uncharted Nathan Drake Collection Special Edition box in a steel tin, and I've had this for a while. I think I actually showed this on one of the very last videos I did about 3 years ago. Still not been in the PS4. And got Assassin's Creed Syndicate, the Rooks edition. It's a good Assassin's Creed game. And Black Flag, which I originally had completed on 360. Bought this back in 2014. Not played this version yet. And the Unity Bastille box set, tin thing. I'm not a fan of this Assassin's Creed. Right, we're going to do some PSVR games. These are all physical releases. First up is Super Stardust Ultra VR. Not a fan. The 2D game is, you know, it's quite a lot of fun. It's, you know, very arcadey. The actual VR bit, I didn't like. I must be honest. Don't bother, please. It's total crap. This is what annoys me about some PSVR stuff. You get games like this which get a physical release, but then actual good games, they're stuck digitally only, such as Beat Saber. You know, that's an obvious one. Why this gets a physical release, I don't know. It's horrible. It's awful. Basically just a wave shooter, but it's incredibly low budget. Not fun to play. I do not recommend that one. Robinson the Journey, I've only popped this in for a little while. It was one which I was really looking forward to all those years ago. It didn't really live up to those expectations for a lot of people. But at some point, I would like to give it some more time. Next up, another budget release, Radial G Racing Revolved. A bit Wipeout-ish. Nowhere near the production levels of Wipeout, obviously. Probably won't be able to make anything out on there. It's a budget release. It was really cheap. Again, it's not been popped in yet. Everybody's Golf VR, which is very nice, very good. I do like the series as a whole. One thing, the first time I played it, it freaked me out a little bit because you get the caddy. It's just stood there, and I don't know. It's kind of creepy, but it's a fun little golf game. It works well in VR. Astrobot, a rescue mission. Yeah, I'm with those people that say this is probably the best. Well, not only the best PSVR title, but the best VR game currently. It's absolutely stunning. It is worth buying a PSVR for, if you can get one cheap. Definitely. It is stunning. Super Hot VR, again, very good. Bit of glare there, sorry. Yeah, it works really well in VR. You can also play it without VR. Not this one, though, I don't think. It's very good. Farpoint. This is the bundle version. I do have the aim controller down there. Again, this is similar to Robinson. This was a really hyped game. The E3 2016 trailer blew me away, and a lot of other people, to be honest. It's a good game. It does have its problems though. Wave upon wave of enemies, it can be a little overwhelming. Redoing the same sections over and over again. But apart from that, it is good, and you can find it cheap. You can find it cheap. Bravo Team, and guess what? Not been in yet. This was another which was highly sort of hyped a little bit. Lots of people looking forward to it from the initial trailers and everything. It's okay. I mean, it's essentially a rail shooter kind of. It's not, from what I know. I mean, again, I shouldn't really be saying this because I've not tried it, but the Persistence, not been in yet. I've heard lots of good things though, so when I pluck up the courage, I'll pop it in. Until Dawn Rush of Blood, excellent launch title. Still one of the best. It's a must-have. Yeah, it is a must-have. But please play it with move controllers. Next up, Doom VFR. Not been in yet. And I got this, I think, Christmas 2018. My partner bought it for me. I did have the original Doom. I think I had it on the PS4 first, then I had it on the Xbox One. I got rid of all that, and then I rebought it because it's VR. I do want to try it though, and I will. This one, bit of an impulse buy, because am I going to find the time to play this? I don't know. Elder Scrolls, Skyrim VR. Never played any Elder Scrolls game. I know Skyrim is really high up on a lot of people's, best games ever. I wanted to try it in VR. I remember watching someone, can't remember who it was, but basically they said they were playing this for quite a lot, because it was a big game, hundreds of hours probably. And he said after playing it for a few days, his dreams started to become really vivid and strange after playing this. I don't know, but yeah, it's a big game. I really have to find the time first, but I'm glad to have it. It's going to be there waiting. Next up is Sirento VR. This is a game I really wanted to get after seeing videos and trailers. Again, it's not been popped in yet. I'm a little bit worried now because, Gaming Trend gave it 90 out of 100, and I have heard other good things, but it's not by a developer I know. So I'm not sure, but we'll see. Rigs, another launch title, pretty decent, very limited, but you can pick it up really cheap these days, so it's worth it for that. Blood and Truth, excellent, AAA, absolutely AAA. Yeah, you can justify your PSVR purchase with this and Astro, but absolutely amazing. The production value is superb. So yeah, it's basically a fully fledged game version of the London heist. It's really good. Firewall 0 Hour, a lot of people's best game on PSVR. I have popped it in. I've not played too much though, to be honest. I think I came to it a little bit too late. So now when you go online, everyone else is really good. But the online community for this game is solid. It's nice. It's a good community. But yeah, it's good. I wouldn't recommend it to your typical Call of Duty fans because it's more of a it's a team squad based shooter. But it is very good. Excellent with the aim controller. Battlezone, again, very good VR game, and like some of the others, you can pick it up really cheap these days, so it's definitely one to add to your list if you're thinking of PSVR. Arizona Sunshine zombie game. It's okay. Again, I've popped it in for maybe an hour or so, an hour and a half. It's alright. I would recommend it if you pick it up cheap. I believe there's also DLC now, which is either free or also really cheap. I can't remember. But that's that one. And finally, PlayStation VR Worlds. Pick it up if you haven't already. Most people have probably got this. If you have PSVR, you got it in a bundle or whatnot, you know. I can't really put it down too much because it's a tech demo collection. You know, I think I said before in a video a long time ago that it's essentially the Kinect Adventures of PSVR. Well, if you can find it cheap, I mean, you should be able to these days. So yeah, right. Actual games. Although I'm going to start with these two because these are actually no, there's 4. These are normal, you know, there's normal 2D games, but you can also play them in VR. There is one other one actually which I'm going to save because it's part of a set. So we have Gran Turismo Sport, playable in VR. A little bit of it's playable in VR. Res, fantastic stuff, fantastic. Tetris Effect, brilliant, absolutely love it. How you know Tetris has been converted into VR. I mean, even not in VR, it's still stunning looking, but in VR, it's really, really nice. And finally, Wipeout Collection, awesome. I put so much time into this. I play it online as well. You know, I'm not very good, if I'm honest. I think I've only ever won maybe 2 online races. But yeah, it's fantastic. No motion sickness with this at all. It works really, really well. It's actually easier to play this in VR than it is on a standard controller. And it looks superb. Highly recommended. Well, let's get into some more games. Launch title, Killzone Shadowfall. Not played it yet. I've only really got this recently. I just wanted to add it to the collection, and this is the standard normal retail version. Whenever you see it out in the wild in shops, it's always the old bundled version. So I've got a standard one, which is excellent. Another launch title is Knack, which I like it. I like it. For the PS4 as a launch title, it was fine. It's got its problems, you know, like most games do, but I like it. I did. What next? I do have quite a lot of games in sets, so I want to try and keep them together. Mighty No. 9, picked this up because it was really cheap. I did not know anyone in the UK, B&M, you know, the discount shop. They have games, or they do in some stores. It was brand new and sealed, and it was £6. So I thought, why the hell not? It's cross-buy with the PS3. It says Vita as well, but I don't think it actually did release on the Vita. I've not tried it yet. Again, many more times you're going to be hearing that. A post-launch release, Infamous Second Son. Just while we're on actually Infamous, no, don't really need to talk about that in this video. But basically, the PS3 video I'm going to redo because it wasn't a very good video. I didn't like it, and since doing that video, I've added 15 games, including the first 2. So I want to play the first 2 before I play this. Although you know you can play this without the first 2, I presume. But yeah, that was one I was really looking forward to in the early days of the PSVR, but I never picked it up. But I have it now. What we're gonna do? Yeah, not gonna say anything about it because we all know. We all know. Next, Detroit Become Human, another one from the E3 2016. Wow, the trailer for that game. So yeah, I've got it. Again, not popped it in for very long. I've done the first sort of story bit when you're Connor, which was the one which was shown. Yeah, I want to get back into it, but I want to get other stuff sorted first. I want to get all the loose games done first, and then I can do the thingies. L.A. Noire, I had to rebuy this, one of my favourite games ever. I did have it on the Xbox One, but again, all gone. So I bought this because had the VR case files get released. So I thought, well, I'm going to play the VR case files, which I have sort of, I've started. But then I thought, well, I'm going to want to go back and just redo all the cases. So I did. And there we go. Love that game. Okay, a bit of a set. Battlefield 1. Battlefield 5. Okay. I mean, the intro to Battlefield 1 is epic. I absolutely love the the first 20 minutes or so. It's excellent. Not popped 5 in yet, but I've got them. I might as well just do these two then. Call of Duty World War 2. Again, had it on the Xbox One. I wasn't going to bother because I didn't really get into it as much as I thought I was going to, because I love World War 2. Especially Call of Duty 2, the first one, the Medal of Honor and stuff like that. So I thought, you know what, I might as well. It was really cheap. It dropped in price, like a brick. So I've got it, and also Modern Warfare, which, to be honest, is pretty damn awesome. It really is. Yeah. See what happens next. There was this developer who was developed by everybody, wasn't it? Infinity War, yeah, all them lots. Luckily, the other piece of shit developer didn't touch it. What are they called? I can't remember now. It's escaped me. Treyarch. So we'll see what happens with Call of Duty now in the future. Oh, another copy of Red Dead Redemption 2. I must have 2 copies somehow. Right. I got this for Christmas. That's Team Sonic Racing. It's still wrapped. It was on offer in Argos for, I think it was £17. Wasn't going to pass that up. So yeah, I've got that for the future. Marvel Spider-Man. I don't know. I can't play it. Basically, I'm struggling. I don't know whether I'm just getting older. I don't know. I mean, I should be all over this like a cheap suit, but I'm really struggling. I do want to, get back to it. Any of these any of these games as well, guys. They're going to be staying around forever. I'm not buying, selling, rebuying, and reselling and rebuying games anymore, unless it's total garbage. Yeah, I'm just going to keep everything. One day, 2 years, 3 years, 22 years down the line, and maybe I'll end up playing them. Horizon Zero Dawn Complete Edition. Not played it yet, but I will do. Again, just building up the collection. Devil May Cry 5, which I've heard very, very good things about, which is why I've jumped onto this one. Yeah, a return to form from Capcom, definitely over the last few years. Hellblade, and what's the name? Senua's Sacrifice. You might see it actually up there. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it. Again, I really wanted to play this. For some reason, I discovered it by accident. I don't know. And then I've looked deeper into it, and yeah, it's not cheap though. You pre-owned second-hand. I think CX sell it for £30. So I don't know. Again, I've only popped it in for a little while, but what I've seen of it so far is, oh my god. Yeah, there is going to be a sequel, but unfortunately Microsoft have bought Ninja Theory. So the second one will be Xbox One X, Series X1 exclusive. So that's a bit of a bummer. Another bit of a set. Batman Return to Arkham. Now, anyone knows, you might know, I absolutely love Arkham Asylum in City. So when this was re-released, I bought it on the PS4, never played it. Traded it in, sold it, whatever I did. Then I bought it for the Xbox One, never played it. Oh, actually, no, I did. On the Xbox One, I did actually play through Asylum right to the end, almost. But then it got, I got rid of when I got rid of the Xbox One. So I re-bought it on the PS4. See, this is what I mean. I can't do this stuff anymore. I need to either buy a game, keep it forever, or just get rid of it and then that's it, never look back. And anyway, Arkham Knight Special Edition. Not too big of a fan of this one. I think it's better than Origins, but I prefer Asylum in City. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. Days Gone. Yeah, now, it's not been in yet, but it will at some point. Looks epic. I'm looking forward to it. Still sealed, so you know what that means. This actually came with my PS4 Pro, because I originally did have a PS4, which I got in 2014, a few weeks after launch, whatever. But I sold that and bought a PS4 Pro, just to see what if it's going to make any difference to PSVR. This came with it, along with, I think it could have been Spider-Man actually. But yeah, so I will be trying it. I will, honestly. Another bit of a series here, because I've got the Nathan Drake collection. So I've got Uncharted 4. Originally I was going to get the special edition box set of that too, but I thought, you know what, what's the point? So I've got the standard version, and I also have the Lost Legacy. So I will be playing through all of the Uncharted stuff at some point. That's probably one of the reasons why you didn't see any Uncharted games in the PS3 set, because I don't really see the point in owning them for that and the PS4. That's why there's also no Last of Us in the PS3 collection. I did have it actually physical copy, but shock horror, I do not like it. I can't play The Last of Us. I mean, it looks stunning. Technically, it's a great game, but I just can't play it. I just can't. I just keep dying, and it's frustrating me. So I actually sold my physical copy of that. But strangely enough, that month's PlayStation Plus games was The Last of Us, so I re-downloaded it there. So I do still have it. But yeah, I don't understand why everybody loves it so much. Sorry. Thumbs down, whatever. Shenmue 1 and 2. Wow. And Shenmue 3. I was a Kickstarter backer, so I do have that stupid, ridiculous sleeve. Very disappointing, the Kickstarter. I mean, they could have done something else, with it, made it a little bit more special. I've started to play, but I've dropped it to move on to other things. I don't know my thoughts on this yet, but I have they're all here. I really want to play to the end of Shenmue 3 because my pledge on the Kickstarter included my name in the credits, so yeah. Right, now we've only got sets now, which is excellent, and then we're going to be done. So, a set of 3 games. This one, again, I've owned multiple times. Had it on the Xbox 360 as a collector's edition. Then I had it somewhere else, and then I downloaded it on Xbox One when it was on sale. And now I have the PS4 version, and that's Tomb Raider, the definitive edition. Not popped it in. And then Rise of the Tomb Raider. Not popped it in yet. And Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I will be playing through all of them. I will be at some point. Just I don't know when. Right, and the biggest set. Is it? Yeah. Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. Had to get it back. I like it. Alright, there's Black Flag. That's actually part of the tin. So we can ignore that. Assassin's Creed Rogue Remastered. I played it on the PC originally. So that's good. I mean, most of these especially Rogue and 3. I mean, they all come with all the DLC. Yeah, there's Unity, that's from the tin, and Syndicate is from that Rooks edition. And then we have Origins and Odyssey. Not tried these two yet. What can you do? Right, and the other set, and there's another game released, and is it this month or next month? Which I will be adding to this set. Resident Evil Origins Collection. Amazing. I absolutely love them on the GameCube. So I've got them there. I also had it on Xbox One. The Resident Evil 2 remake. Wow. So yeah, Resident Evil 3 remake should be out. Again, I don't know, is it this month or next month? Resident Evil 4. Excellent. Loved it on the GameCube. And whatever, I got them anyway because I felt I needed to complete the set. And that's 5 and 6. I'm going to play through them at some point, but I just wanted them. And then that tops us off with Resident Evil 7. Again, as I said, PSVR, so I was saving this one because it's part of the set anyway. So yeah, this is the gold edition with all the DLC. Now, am I ever going to play this? Am I ever going to play in VR? Really don't know. It's undecided. Yeah, so I'm going to get Resident Evil 3 remake because that's the only Resident Evil game apart from 7 and 6. And some of the Revelations, which I've never played, so... Shall we go through some of what's on here? Because there's some stuff, but I just don't know if it's going to come out on camera.